What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 mistakes that I made personally in my first year of YouTube so that you can learn from them. I'm all about educating you guys, definitely about health and fitness, but because I've been doing this little bit of a series about my first year on YouTube, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the mistakes that I made. The first mistake I would say is being overprepared. And by that I mean people think that they have to have all the latest equipment, the latest editing software, the camera, the lenses, all of the jazz before they get started. My dear friend, if that is you, I want to tell you that you're putting the cart in front of the horse. Now, when I started my channel, all I had was a camera, my cell phone, which I edited on, and a tripod. Those are the 3 things that you need. In fact, you can actually film on your phone, but my phone is a bit old, so it didn't do the work. It didn't do me justice. Anyways, you can film on your phone and edit on your phone, but I already had a camera that was a birthday gift from my mom. I used a Canon G7X Mark II to film, and then I edit on my phone, but recently I just bought an editing software, but that was after having been on YouTube for 1 full year. So if you're getting started, please just start. Don't now go and spend tens and thousands of rands or dollars on equipment that you don't really know if you're going to be using a year from now. And that's why I didn't buy all the equipment. That's why I didn't buy the editing software, because I wanted to give myself a challenge. I wanted to make sure that I'm fully in, I'm fully committed to putting content out 2 or 3 times a week before I buy all the expensive stuff. The second mistake is being inconsistent. This is a big one. It's difficult on YouTube. I don't know if you guys know how difficult it is. If you don't take this seriously, if you don't really have a vision for your YouTube channel, then you will be inconsistent. If you want instant results, you will be inconsistent. And what inconsistency tells the viewer and yourself is that I'm just fucking around, I don't really know, I'm not serious about this. Whereas if you keep showing up no matter what last week's videos did, or no matter what your previous videos did, you keep showing up consistently, people are going to keep showing up for you. If you show up for yourself and your channel, the audience will show up for you. So tip number 2 is don't be inconsistent. Show up for the work and the work will show up for you. Mistake number 3 is I laugh because I've been guilty of this quite a few times. Mistake number 3 is being lazy when making thumbnails. A thumbnail is a first impression for your video. So if you're going to be lazy and you're just going to use one of the generated thumbnails that YouTube makes when you upload your video, it's not going to make people want to click on it. You want to make sure that if you get enough impressions, right, if you go onto your analytics and you check impressions, that your click-through rate is high. Right now my click-through rate is at about 10%. I would love for it to be higher, but I've still got a very small channel and I'm working on things, okay? So don't be lazy when you make your thumbnail. It literally is a first impression. Mistake number 4 is not having a focus or a niche. Now, a lot of you might not like what I'm about to say, but it doesn't matter that you don't like it. Think about it, digest it, and maybe it will come in handy later on. The reason I say it's important to have a focus or a niche is because, number 1, the riches are in the niches, okay? So if you've got a focus, you're able to make a business plan for your YouTube channel, because once you grow your channel, you'll realize that, you know, you can grow your business on this platform. Like I said in my previous video last week, if you don't have a niche, people will struggle to identify with you. Brands will struggle to approach you because they're not sure exactly what it is you're trying to push. If you're a makeup channel, stick to it. If you're a fitness and food channel, stick to it. If you are just about doing mukbangs and reviewing foods and restaurants, stick to that. People love it when you're focused. And I'm not just talking about the audience, but sponsors and brands. I've never had branded content before, and I've actually never been approached by a sponsor, but I know because I know people whose channels are big or whose Instagrams are big, and they've been able to create a stream of income from sponsorships. So make sure that when you start, you have a focus or a niche. You will thank me and yourself later. The final mistake that you would make starting out, or that I made starting out, is chasing the high of your most viewed video. You guys know, or if you're not aware, you can check it out, but my most viewed video has over 400,000 views, and it's my Zaful bikini haul video. Now, that's not what my channel's about. My channel is not about reviewing bikinis or traveling or any of that. That was a Tuesday video where you get to see my personality and all of that, you know, like I mentioned earlier. But if you try and chase the high of your most viewed video, you will steer off of what I mentioned in number 4, which is your niche. So if I now try and chase the high of my Zaful video, I'm just going to be, number 1, spending money I don't need to be spending on bikinis that I'm not going to be wearing anytime soon. It's winter, as you can see. I'm in a scarf and a cardigan, and steering off of your niche or real value that you can provide to people. So make sure that you've got a niche. Number 2, have some fun. Yeah, sure, do some vlogs, some bikini hauls, whatever you're going to try on, but stick to it. You know, don't chase the high of your most viewed video. And that is it from me. Those are my 5 common mistakes that I found myself making in my first year on YouTube. If you agree, or if you have something to add, put it into the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for interacting with me, and like and subscribe to this video. I'll check you guys in the next video, which will be on Friday, on a Foodie Friday. Bye.